everyone! Welcome to my channel, the Homestead Quest. My name's Amanda, and today is going to be a garden tour day, and we're also going to be harvesting some things while we're at it. My cucumber plants behind me are getting huge and starting to produce a lot of cucumbers, and then the pole beans on the other side of the arch behind the cucumbers are also producing a lot of beans. So we'll be harvesting those. We'll also be harvesting some pepperoncinis. I also have some pumpkins growing as well. So come on guys, come along with me and let's go check out the garden and harvest some vegetables. I love my arc trellis. I can't wait for the cucumbers to catch up on this side so it can be a true food tunnel. That's gonna be great. I have my basket here and we're gonna go ahead and start harvesting some cucumbers. Here are my cucumber plants. They're sharing an arced trellis with the pole beans over here. So let's get in there and see if we can find any cucumbers to harvest. Ooh, there's a couple good ones. Ooh, there's a big guy. Oh, look guys, there's a big pickling cucumber. Yes. Oh. All right, so now we are gonna go on to the pole beans here. Actually see one right behind me. Alright guys, here are all of my pepper plants. They're getting huge and they're all starting to produce peppers. I'm going to pick these pepperoncinis because they look like they're about ready to go. These aren't completely ripe and ready to go, but they're getting close. They will finish ripening up inside. And then that way the plant can also focus its energy on growing more peppers. Alright guys, here is what I have so far. Now we are going to go ahead and move on to tomatoes. Alright, so now we're on to my tomatoes. My tomato plants have been really pitiful this year, guys. Admittedly, we had a really rainy spring and then I waited a little too long to feed them. And then I also really took a while to tie them off on a trellis because we didn't get the trellis up until a few weeks ago. And I really don't think they're loving the containers either. So next year I'm gonna either have them in much bigger containers or back in one of the main garden beds. And they're really struggling to get ripe too, you guys, the tomatoes I do have, because it's been so hot. So what I'm gonna do is just harvest all the tomatoes, whether they're ripe or not. They'll finish ripening in the house, and then actually going to be feeding the plants tonight, so hopefully I'll get another couple decent rounds of tomatoes before the season is over. Alright guys, so that is a decent little harvest. As you can see, we have a lot of green tomatoes, but like I said, they will finish ripening inside, so that's good. And we have some good, decent sized cucumbers, a bunch of green beans, and then the pepperoncinis. So yeah guys, I'm really happy with this little harvest. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these inside, and then I'm going to show you guys some of the pumpkins that I have going on. Alright guys, so this is one of the Casperita white pumpkin plants. Yeah, I've got a really cute, decent sized white pumpkin in there. So that's really exciting. I'm trying to hold off on picking it just yet. I want her to get a little bit bigger. And then there are actually 2 more hanging off the side of the container and growing big as well. I have some little ones coming in too. And okay guys, here's one of my Cinderella pumpkin plants, and here is the only Cinderella pumpkin that is on the vine, and I have it hammocked. So the mistake that I made with these this year is that I put them in a small container. And had I put these in a big container like the Jack B. Little pumpkins, I know it would be thriving way more, and it would be just having a much better time, and it would be producing more pumpkins. All of the flowers have been dropping since the sky, because I think all of the energy is getting put towards the growth of that pumpkin. But it's okay, I guess we'll just have our one trophy Cinderella pumpkin. And then same thing, another Cinderella pumpkin plant, and then here is my second Cinderella pumpkin. And I have that one hammocked off too, and same thing. I put it in the exact same size cloth container, and you know, this is my first year successfully growing pumpkins in any kind of way. So now that I know, next time I'll make sure that they have way, way, way more space. Right, so for those of you that watch my channel and remember when I found the mystery pumpkin plant, this is it, and she's not going to be a mystery for much longer because we have a pumpkin or gourd right here. I kind of at first thought that maybe it was just coincidentally another Casperita white pumpkin plant, but this doesn't look quite like the other ones at this stage. It could be though, so we should know for sure in the next couple weeks, but soon we will know the identity of the mystery pumpkin. And in this container I have 2 separate Jack B. Little pumpkin plants, and it has gone wild. And inside I do have, and I have a decent sized pumpkin in there. Oh, I'm so excited. I love pumpkins. And I have a bunch of little ones starting to emerge on the plant too. So we will be seeing more of them. That's exciting. Alright guys, that is it for me today. Thank you so much for coming along with me while I harvested my vegetables and gave y'all a little garden tour. And I'm just, you know, trying to soak up this last bit of summer and really enjoy the garden, because in a couple short months it's gonna be cold here, and then I'll be looking forward to the next garden season. But again, thank you guys so much for watching today. My name's Amanda. This is the Homestead Quest.